Alright guys, what I'm doing, I'm hanging out here by the marina and I'm scanning the lake. There was a fish right there. The bait fish kind of hang out under the marina at first, and then see that's bass right there. And then what happens is they start coming up. All the bass are suspended and they come up and they start hitting these bait fish. The bait fish are right on the top. And usually what I do is I throw a little white rooster tail. Some guys come out here with spoons, minnows, whatever you can get, and you watch for them to come up. You know how white bass do, they'll start cresting the top, but out here it'll be largemouth and spotted bass and white bass and hybrids and all kinds of stuff mixed in. And if you're lucky, they're scattered, so you don't have to chase them. But if they get bunched up, you got to chase them, and that's where it gets difficult, because you got to crank up the big motor and run after them, and it's really hard to narrow them down. But when they're kind of hitting all over, you can usually catch them. So I let this thing sink a little bit, so I'm not right on the top. If they're hitting right on the top, I'll just run it right across the top. But I let it sink a little bit so that they can see it from a little bit further down. I'm probably sitting in over 100 foot of water. See, there's a bait fish right there. I'm running across the top, same with the bait fish, and see. I heard them on the other side. They were in the marina. I'm probably going to do is just go ahead and go in the marina and start in there. And then as the fish work out this way, I like sitting out here in case they start coming up. Out here I can run them down faster. I'm gonna just let that sink for a minute. Oh, there he was, right on top of me. Dang, if I can get my bait over here fast enough. That looked more like a largemouth than a white bass or a spotted bass. I don't know. I'm getting them in here now. There's some on the other side over there too. That's white bass. No, that's a largemouth or a spot. Nice spot. Pretty bass, man. These fish are pretty up here. It's about 1.5 pounds. Nice fish. A whole bunch of them keep coming up right there. There's bait fish all the way around me. See him? That was a pretty good fish there. Ooh, I had one chasing it. A little one chasing it. Oh, there was a good one on the backside back there where I just left. coming up right there. Man, they are nailing them too. There he was. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a fat fish. That is a really nice one. Look at him, how far down in the water you can see him. I'm gonna net this guy just so he don't get off. That's a largemouth. Look how big his body is compared to his head. That's opposite from being back home. They got so much food. I mean, that's a big guy. He looks like he's been caught before. It's a good fish. Let's do that again. How about it? And that was a big, healthy fish. Oh man, that was a big one over here. Look at right there. I can get my bait over here. I'm running out of bait fish everywhere. That was actually a quality fish. Some of these are bigger than others. And that one right there was a healthy one. Try him one more time with this rooster tail, and I'm gonna throw that A-rig in there just to see. Just curiosity. I don't know if these suckers will bite that. I've got this Alabama rig set up, this flash mob. But the swim baits I got on there are substantially larger than the fish that they're eating in here. So I don't know if they'll bite it or not. But the fish that I'm catching right now are largemouth and spotted bass. So you would think they would be big enough to eat these, just whether or not they feel like these should be on the menu. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not matching the hatch. Oh yeah, he got it. Wow, he nailed it. Healthy fish. Man, he got hooked good too. Man, there it comes. Largemouth, real long. Pretty fish though. See, he's still back up there again. See, right there. They're chasing. I want to see another one of the big ones though. There's a mixed batch of fish in here. And some of them are substantially larger than the rest of them. There he was. Oh man, did you see that? That's a good one. Not a big one, but hell, he got hooked on the outside. That's a pretty fish. Oop, I got you in the sun. Nice fish. Let's do that again, shall we? There he was. Oh yeah, much better fish. Much better fish. Much better fish. That's awesome. What in the world have I got? I don't think it's a better fish. I think I got him hooked in the side or something. What in the world? It is a better fish, but I got him hooked twice. I'm reeling him in sideways. Let me show you this guy. This is what I was talking about. I knew this guy was in here. I kept seeing him. Man, I kind of hooked him in the side. Got him a little bloody. I mean, that's a healthy fish. See, look at that. I'm about to run up in the boat dock here. I hate I hooked him in the side too. He's healthy. That one looked like a big fish. It'd be great if I can get him on. Oh man, there was another one on the other side. This was a big fish though. There he was. I got him. Oh, he came off. What happened there? Wow. He took the swim bait off. Well, that's nuts. That's why I probably should have swapped those out. I know they're still running around in here. Just a question of which direction did they go. There he was. Ooh, about to hook me. Let's not do that. Oop, and he's gone. He wouldn't quit flopping. I should have wore him down. Has a spot. I found the white bass. It took me a minute to find them, but I just found them. Alright, the bait fish are running this way, but the bass are running that way. I at least got to catch one of these guys. Got him. Oh man, this ain't even a white bass. It's a really fat spotted bass. Look how fat that dude is. Look at the shad coming out of his mouth. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is, I'm up in Heber Springs on Greers Ferry Lake. You can see I made it all the way to the dam. This is actually where the white bass were this morning, and I didn't come all the way down here like I should have. I was watching the other part of the lake in the back there, and I was trying to wait on them to come up, and I waited a little bit too long. By the time I got down here, there were way too many boats on them, and they'd already been chased around a bunch, and they were kind of spaced way out. But I did catch some good fish. So it was a good trip, a lot of fun. Catch you on the next one.